Y'all's Batman Mom back with me. So this girl was talking about, oh, on Facebook, she was like, so if I'm talking to my dead relatives, I'm talking to demons. She was like, oh, yeah, those who don't know, if you talking to your dead relatives or somebody that's already passed and it's in your dream or whatever, then it's a demon. And I was like, that's because y'all don't even understand what they really talking about. And so it's like you go through all the stories and we talk about Egypt and how in Egypt they explain you have 9 parts of the soul, right? Or some people say 7, but it's really 9, right? And each aspect of it would explain each aspect of how you are manifested into physical reality, or how each part of you is connected to the physical. So if you understand it like this, you have parts of you that's called the higher ka and the lower ka. The ka represents the spirit. When we talk about the spirit, we're talking about between the cosmic ancestors and the seraphim and the higher beings, angelic beings, and then we're talking about the lower cherubim, and also the what we call the demons, and also what we call the ancestral spirits. Now, this is what we have to understand, is that when you deal with the ones tied to the earth plane, or an aspect of your spirit that doesn't rise with the soul, you're talking about the ancestral spirit, and this ties to the afterlife. That's why I talk about. That's why in Egypt they always tell you about the afterlife, and where they would try to make it to the field of reeds, right? Osiris's field of reeds, understanding that you have to go through the underworld, the inner world, to obtain a certain balance in the heart chakra, right? Period. And people don't understand this, so when they say silly things as simple as, so that's the Holy Spirit. While we're talking about the ancestral plane or the ancestral realm that is in the afterlife, or when you cross over from the physical realm, the physical world. We're talking about the subconscious within yourself, as well as many other aspects. So this is what I'm saying, y'all, is when y'all get out of the fear states and get out of the scary stuff, is it really wrong to talk to your dead relative or your ancestor, right? And so this is what I'm saying, is that they wanna keep y'all in a fear state so y'all can never master your mind. Obviously, you wanna make sure that the ancestors you're dealing with is of the light, or they're dealing with the Most High, they're dealing with Source. If they're not, okay, then that's different. But if you're dealing with ones that actually is connected to Source, then you'll have no problem, you have no issue. And this is the thing, everything has polarities in it. But if you understand yourself, then you know how to like see through all of the tricks and the illusions that any type of entity could ever play on you, right? You feel what I'm saying? So like, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Hey, bro, get into understanding that everything is not about a demon or somebody being scared of something like a devil or something like that. It's like, bro, y'all got to get out of that fear shit and get back into the right type of mindset, the right reasoning. First of all, have the right reasoning, and then you can start or have like common sense, and then from there you can start to develop the consciousness into higher levels of consciousness. But you have to first. Niggas don't even got common sense anymore. They go and they take and believe everything that somebody says. It's like, bro, get more into studying yourself, and you study yourself, and you ask yourself certain questions. You ask the divine certain questions. You ask, you just keep going deeper within. Then you start to find a connection to these things. So when you go outside of yourself and you start to study some of this knowledge, it starts to make you start to have a connection or correlation between the two. And that's all it really is it's not to get so deep and caught up into like all of the science, but more so understand that that consciousness is a unity. It's unity consciousness. It's wholeness. You feel me? That even though we appear separate, we're all one. And this is what people have to remember. So even though I talk about all of these different aspects of yourself, all of it is one. So as above, so below, as within, as without. When you understand that you are just like the universe, or just like Source creation, then in that sense you embody every principle or every aspect of nature that is out there within yourself. As the soul is the center, while the shells of the soul is the spirit that creates off of that. I understand what I'm saying. Yo, it's Batman Mom. Back with me there.